My name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip. We have for sale here today is a PT125R pneumatic roller. The serial number of this machine is 14047. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular roller in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. Price on a new roller like this is about $100,000. This particular roller has 4,262 hours on a working hour meter. As far as manufacturers go, you know, Ingersoll Rand's out there, they're a popular machine. This particular machine weighs 10,000 pounds without any ballast. You can get it up to 17,000 pounds if you fill these, you can see the hinges right here. You open this up and you fill this cavity. This is an empty cavity right here that you can fill with ballast. So you can get it up to like 17,000 pounds. The widest point is this rollover protection device right here at 6'7" inches. Highest point is the top of that rollover protection device, which is 10'8" inches. The transportation length from the end of this bumper right here to the front of this bumper here is 13 feet. Comparable machines are like a CAT PS 150 or a newer CW 16. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. I say that not that pneumatics are, you know, prone to having rust on them, but we don't live or work in a corrosive environment. We're far enough south and we're 300 miles from the ocean, so this machine has no rust. I mean, when you're in a corrosive environment, these DT connectors and all this electrical wiring and stuff, you know, it's just really bad on it. So we don't have that problem here in Dallas, is what I'm trying to say. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different contractors and municipalities that we deal with here in the Metroplex. This particular roller had a conscientious maintenance program manager that had a really good maintenance program that rivaled some of the best I've seen. We've done millions of dollars of business with this company that we've bought this roller from. And we've been happy, our customers have been happy with all the machines that we purchased from these guys. And it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics, Tank, the guy running the camera there, got two other guys in there, they thoroughly inspect the machine. And if the machine checks out and the money's right, then I go out and I personally inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, this machine, it's pretty much a dumb machine. I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I mean it in the sense that this machine just rolls backwards and forwards. That's why these pneumatic rollers, they last forever, because you can't abuse a pneumatic roller. You got 5 wheels in the back, 4 wheels in the front. This engine right here, this is a 4039 DF John Deere engine. This is a very common engine. It's in a lot of generators. John Deere puts it in a lot of tractors. Parts are extremely easy to get to. It's an 86 horsepower gross horsepower engine. This machine has got a 100-gallon tank, which will run you like 20-30 hours of operation on a single fueling. All of the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. Like I said earlier, there's no rust. Everything on it works. It's got a little 2-speed transmission, which shifts with no problem. High and low is the speeds. Top speed on this roller is probably about 10 miles an hour. The tires are probably about 90%. They've got little valve stems here. I want to say these are solid tires, but I'm not absolutely certain about that. They got these valve stems, so maybe they're not. Maybe they're mostly solid. I'll bet you got rubber up to about 2 inches. But anyway, so I stand corrected on that. So the tires are probably about 85%. Like I said, the transmission's strong. Everything on this machine works. What else, Tank?
That's it, let's run it.
Okay, like I say, this is a simple machine. There's not a whole lot to it. We're gonna run it in the next clip.